Well, I'm here to give you the version 2.0 of my very inexpensive and cheap camera rig. That's going to be for non-professional, obviously photographer, videographers, who are just looking to save a buck, basically, which involves two pistol grips, which are around the $15 mark. They're going to be cheaper. That's Canadian. They're going to be cheaper American price. And two 4-post bars that are available on Amazon. I'm going to put pictures up of each of the pairs, which, if you even say charge $15 a piece, they're all under 15, but you got $30 and $30. So $60 gives you a protective, almost protective cage for your DSLR mirrorless camcorder, video camera, if you happen to be using old school. But it's a fairly simple design. Well, I didn't design it. I just found the parts and put them all together. Each of the posts comes with a washer. So when you take all your washers off, you end up with a lovely amount of extra washers. These are off of the hand grips from the pistol grips. They're a little thicker. These ones are a little thinner. But by only keeping two posts on each of the bars, as they do come out, and you will notice that each end is threaded. These are 11 inches long each. And once you take them out, and push one post to either end, where you're going to add a pistol grip, as the pistol grip has 1/4 inch threaded mount on the bottom. We'll tighten it up after. So some assembly is required, whereas if you're buying one of the more expensive ones from, let's say, Neewer or Small Rig, they're quite expensive, I found. Sorry if I'm out of camera. I'm trying to do this as fast as I can. So we're going to push that out to the very edge of the 11 inches. And I think you can see where I'm going with this. So that now I'm actually going to take all of the posts out of the smaller bars on the top, unless you do want to leave one up top. You can leave several, actually, if you want, for accessories on the top. I'll actually leave this one in. For accessories where you're going to mount shoes. cold shoes anyways. Now the good thing about the pistol grips is they have, sorry, for the attachment point at the top, much like the very bottom, you can tighten with the, I don't know what to call that, the plastic knob that's in the handle. So now, once you have it tightened down, you can very simply take one of your posts, and it has 3/8 hole, I guess, with the thread, and the quarter. So your quarter is your camera mount. So we're going to put in one for our camera with a washer, so we protect the bottom of the camera. And this would be a universal, depending, but for like a DSLR, I have my Nikon Coolpix B500, which I would use this for video. So we're going to attach it here. And tighten it. And now you have good control for a nice steady shot. And of course, you're able to angle your viewing screen out. But you can now add extras to your, oh, I tightened that way too tight. Extras to your shoes. Now I have a fill light, which you can either put in a shoe or you can add directly to a 1/4 inch threaded mount. Oh, I forgot a washer, sorry. So we'll push that all the way over. Try and keep it lined up here as we tighten it. So now you have your light mounted with your camera. So let's say you're doing a shot in the dark, but you have very good control. You can also add a handle to the top if you're doing a low down shot. I myself haven't found a use for a top handle yet, but you could also add, now my camera does not have a microphone input, but you could add a microphone and a sound recording device, you know, on either the top. So you could use, let's say, a sound recording device or a cell phone. You could mount the light to the central 1/4-inch hole, and then have the phone on one side and a boom microphone on the other. Or sorry, not a boom, shotgun on the other. But it becomes a very, you know, handy and useful, you know, depending on what you want to mount. So you've got your 1/4-inch threaded hole here, 3/8 threaded for another attachment depending. But you could also add, you know, a post to the top of this handle, a washer on the bottom to close that gap a little, and have things mounted to the outside on the handles as well. So your options are basically, you know, unlimited. I've also got some added shoe metallic, they're aluminum shoe adapters that are 1/4-inch thread, so they will mount to the posts as well. So you put a post up and then have the shoe mounted like so, you know, to hold your microphone, to hold your light, to hold whatever other accessories. You can put another one down here. You can put another one down here. You know, one there, depending on how many attachments you want to add to your cage. And as I said, you have good grip control over your camera, but it will also work for a camcorder. Or you can add a cell phone holder and film with a cell phone. So it's just basically a fairly inexpensive and highly adjustable and adaptable camera rig for not that much money. So if you happen to like it, give it a shot. If not, you know, there's more expensive options. As I said, this is not going to be for a pro photographer. This is going to be for just someone who's, you know, fooling around with photography and just getting into it without having to spend a lot of money to have some relatively good gear. Anyways, I hope this helps. If it does, get out there and have some fun, guys.